Hi, and welcome to our executive interview series. Today, we have the pleasure of speaking with Esther Oh, founder and CEO of agili8, a company that empowers frontliners with a unified, secured communications platform, XRAI Vision. Esther, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Brilliant. Now, Esther, could you give us a brief overview of agili8 and how did you come up with the idea for XRAI Vision?
Agili8 is an adjective meaning empower to work smarter, faster, safer. We do this by connecting the frontline workforce with remote experts and AI assistants using smart glasses and a proprietary platform called XRAI Vision, which stands for Extended Reality, Artificial Intelligence and Computer Vision. So our story began when my son lost his vision from medical errors and delays during the COVID lockdown. And it is very heartbreaking to be told by the fourth professor that his permanent disability could have been prevented if the first doctor sent him to emergency for a 20-minute steroid infusion instead of referring us from specialist to specialist. So that 20-minute solution, which is so simple, but wasn't administered in the right time because of the expertise gap, motivated me to build XRAI Vision, whereby it's engineered for speed, agility and accuracy to really reduce that human errors and delays from the expertise gaps and skill shortages.
Amazing. That's fascinating. It's great to see that how that personal experience led to the innovation of your company. Now, can you talk to us about how XRAI Vision actually works and what makes it unique in the market?
So we built it as a modular unified communications platform, whereby it's delivered as a service in a portable kit where the frontliners can bring out to them, to the bush or to anywhere else that they require. We don't sell any hardware because people always misunderstand that, we have smart glasses and you're a hardware company. We don't. In fact, we own all the equipment and we own all the software and the IP. We just lease it to the customers on a monthly basis and we bundle everything to make it very easy for them to use. Module 1 is where the frontliner put on the smart glasses and connect to a remote expert who might be thousands of kilometers away or even, situated in a different state or a different country. The remote expert is able to see, zoom, highlight, draw on the vision on the patient's wound itself, and even have their augmented reality hands come out through the vision of the smart glasses. So they are able to give precise instructions on what to do for a frontliner who is not sure. So I'll give you a really good example. In the emergency department, especially in the remote and rural hospitals, the EDs are also the gynecologists. They have to do a lot of complex procedures that they are actually not trained for. And in this particular case, unfortunately, a healthy baby died because the EDs basically make the incision 5 centimeters away from where it's supposed to be. So it was very difficult to navigate the baby out and literally just died off, lack of oxygen. So that is very traumatic, not just for the patient and the family, it's also very traumatic for the frontline workers who also face a lot of mental stress from that as well. So that's an example of why we are different from the current telehealth, because the current telehealth is just a 2D zoom. You can't draw on the patient. You can't tell exactly what to do. Whereas ours has that advanced applications that they can make sure that the procedure is done safely, correctly, and accurately. The other thing is that when there's no human or internet available, they can activate Module 2. So Module 2 is what we call AI assistants. And AI assistants, basically, they deliver knowledge on demand in real time. So even when there's no human and no internet, they're able to get the checklist, they can get the decision trees, all the drug usage and all these different procedures step by step to help them through the complex procedures that they are not sure of.
Wow, it's really impressive to see that, how your technology is helping all the people out there. Now, for my next question, I would love to discuss how agili8 actually plans to scale and expand its market reach.
So at the moment, we are already currently doing hospital trials and community trials amongst the indigenous communities who are in the remote areas of WA. We intend to expand interstate, and we are already in the discussions with some of the major hospitals in Victoria as well as New South Wales and Queensland, and we'll be looking at expanding into the other states and territories as well. And also the other thing that we are looking at scaling is really through channel partnerships into other sectors, as well as sectors that are like defense and aged care, where they also need our solution for the health and safety compliance.
Right. Well, that's quite a comprehensive plan, Esther, that you've got. Now, can you talk to us about agili8's current funding round and how the company plans to allocate the funds raised?
So we've already raised more than 1.3 million in our first pre-seed round, which enable us to build the prototype that is currently in pilots at the moment. Our current raise is for $5 million, and it's really for the commercialization of our technology. So most of it will be used for the operational staff, sales and marketing, and the IP protection, and converting our provisional patents to the international ones.
Amazing. It's very exciting to see the potential that agili8 has. Now, lastly, as a parting question, it would be great if you could tell us, what do you see as the vision for agili8, like over the next 1 to 2 years? What are your milestones you're looking to achieve?
For us, we are very purpose-driven to do 3 things, right? We want to save, protect, and transform lives. So the next 1 to 2 years, we really be looking at continuing to invest in the development of new applications using our existing platform, because we can build new modules that we can upsell to existing customers. So it makes it a very highly scalable business in this manner, and to really ensure that we can deliver this quality care and make it accessible to reduce the long waiting times that most patients have to wait, which often is the cause of premature deaths and permanent disabilities. So we really want to reduce the healthcare inaccessibility and the inequity that a lot of the regional, rural, and remote communities face.
Got you. Well, Esther, thank you so much for coming on for this interview and sharing your insights on agili8 and XRAI Vision. For anyone who is interested in getting in touch with the team at agili8, please see the details on your screen or in the description. I would like to thank you once again. It was a pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you.
Thank you.